Good morning, everyone. So, my name is Divya, and I'm working as a software sales consultant at Target Integration. So, today I'm going to walk through the order to cash workflow in Odoo. So, what is Odoo actually? Odoo is basically an all in one business management software where it has an app based structure. For every need, there is an app. For every requirement, there is an app which gives user the flexibility to choose the number of app he or she required. So in terms of usability, Odoo is very intuitive. The UI of Odoo is very intuitive. It's very easy to use. Anybody in the organization can use this software with minimum expertise. It's also very scalable when it comes to adapt the growth of the company, and it's very easy to customize in order to meet the challenging requirements of the organization. So order to cash process, what is basically order to cash process is. So order to cash process is it starts right from when a company receives the order from the customer, process the order, and then it gets converted to the revenue. So that is the payment. So that I'm going to explain you today in Odoo. So basically we'll create a quotation and then we'll convert the quotation into the sales order, and then from that sales order a PO will be generated automatically based on the sales order, and the automated PO will be generated based on the configuration of the product. It can be generated with the minimum ordering rules, minimum or maximum ordering rules, or it also can be generated with the make to order rules. So it depends on how you configure your product. So once the PO is fulfilled, the sales order will be automatically fulfilled, and then we can process the delivery order, and once the delivery order is processed, we can process the invoice, and then the payment is done. So that's I'm going to show you in Odoo. So I'll jump to my Odoo dashboard. Okay, so here you can see the dashboard of Odoo. So Odoo is, like I said before, it's an app based ERP. Here I have just selected the required number of apps I would require for today's demo. You can also download any app that you would require from the App Store here. So let's go to the sales module. Let's say I'll keep my video here. Let's create a sales quotation. Now my customer, that is, I have a very old customer, very good customer, Azure Interior. They want me to sell them the LED lamp. They ordered LED lamp. Okay, so I'm going to create a quotation for that. I'm putting the price for the LED lamp 30. No, it's quite cheaper, but since they're my old customer, so I'm giving a good price to them. They're ordering the 20 LED lamp. Okay, so here you can see all the fields, taxes, subtotal, everything. So now what I can do is that, let's say I put the price, everything. I can mention the expiry date here. Now I can send this quotation to my customer with email. Once you can see the email, the automatic template will popped up. You can also change the lines of the email and save it as a new template. The sales order will be automatically attached here in the email, and you can change the design as per your company requirements in terms of logo, terms and condition. Whatever you require, you can change it and customize it as well. You can attach a file and you can send it to my customer Azure Interior. Now you can see the stage here is quotation send. So Odoo is it's very good when it comes to tracking. It can track the stage of each and every transaction. Earlier it was in quotation, now it was in quotation sent, and you can also see the stage in this top bar as well. Okay, the stage of now it is in the quotation send. I would like to point out this chatter box here. Since each and every transaction will be logged in this chatter box, so no information, no data, nothing is lost in Odoo. You can see each and every information. You can see the past data. You can see what is the activity going on at what time and by whom in this chatter box. And you, like for example, you can see that the sales order has been created, and the quotation has been created with the sales order attached to the chatter box as well. You can log a note internally by saying to your colleague that I have quoted this price to this, please check. You can schedule an activity if you want to schedule a meeting with the client before converting this into the invoice, so that the activity schedule is there. Okay, so now what I can do is I can confirm this sales order, this quotation that I've sent. Since the customer have given me the confirmation, I can confirm the sales order. Now we can see the smart buttons that comes up, the delivery and the purchase. Since I have told you like it will create automatic PO if the stock is not there. If the stock is there, there is no need for the purchase order to be created. But if the stock is not there, it will create an automatic PO. So now in order to fulfill the sales order, we will first have to fulfill the purchase order. Since like you can also see currently it's showing in green. That means we have a shortage of stock. We don't have the stock in we don't have the product in our stock. That's why it's showing in red. Once we have the product in our stock, it will show us green. That is the product. It will show that the product is now available for sale to the customer. So that's why currently it's showing in red. So first of all, we will bring the product in our stock with the purchase order. I can easily jump in the purchase order. So can you see, since I'm confirming the PO, but I can do the same, but I'm doing the same thing from my sales module. I don't need to go to the purchase module. So can you see how Odoo is integrated together, and you can walk through each and every process from the require module in the way you want. So it helps you to streamline all your business process. Okay, so now here also I can send the draft POs. It is right now it is in draft state. See, in the PO it is also showing there is a sales related to this PO. So everything is tagged here, everything is linked here according to the workflow that we are doing. So you can also send the PO to your vendor for the confirmation. You can print the RFQ. Once the RFQ request for 4 quotations, it's in the draft stage, you can confirm the order. Okay, once you confirm the order, you can see there is a receipt. Then now that means the customer has confirmed the order, and now you can receive the product, and it has been converted to a PO. Now we have to mention the done quantity. That's it. That is, we have ordered 20 and we have received 20. We have to mention. So I'll validate that I have. See, it has saying record the done quantity. So I'm saying that I have received 20. Okay, I have ordered 20 and received 20. So that's how it actually track the minor details of the process. How it's track each minor details of your of the process. Now again I'll jump. Since I have the product in my stock. Now you can see. Now you can see it's in green because now I have the product in my stock. Earlier it was red because earlier I was not having the required product in my stock. Okay, the unit price is 30. Okay. Invoice is 0 as of now. Now since I have the product in my stock, I can go into the delivery app. I can go into the delivery. Now I can even go into the delivery directly from this sales order form. So that's how it's integrated together. That's how the ERP works. That's how it helps you to streamline all your process in no time. So for that delivery also, I'll validate my delivery that I have delivered 20 LED lamp to my Azure Interior customer. Okay, you can see all the details, the source location, schedule date, effective date. Okay, the schedule date, you can see it will also show you a description of the line that's here, schedule date here. Okay, and you can also add additional information. You can also see additional information. Okay, you can also add a note internally. Here is a chatter box. All the transaction, all the things, that activities that I'm doing in the system has been logged there for the tracking, for the for the tracking of the information, for the tracking of the data, what we're doing here, in order to log all the information. Okay, so now the delivery is also processed. Now of course the next step is invoice. So after the delivery we can create an invoice. Okay, so it's so easy, so quick, and so simple. You can see the payment terms here. Okay, for sales order you can see other information, customer signature. Okay, now let's create the invoice. With not further, you can see the options here: down payment, regular invoice, create a new invoice. Now invoice will also be in draft stage initially. Now for invoice you can see the entries. You can see the general entries for the invoice. Okay, you can see all the information related to that. You can see the other information related to general entry. You can also check it. You can also post it automatically if you want to post the invoice automatically without creating in a draft stage. You can also see the shipping information, everything here. Okay, so you can also see the invoice date, due date. I confirm the invoice. Now the customer has confirmed the invoice, so I have posted it. Now he is actually paying me for this, paying me on this invoice. So invoice, this is the invoice number. Okay, this is it. You can see that this is the general. This is the general for this invoice. So now the customer is paying to me. Before paying, you can even send this invoice, like the sales order and the purchase order, to the customer. Okay, and here you can also send a link, a payment link to a customer as well, so that he can pay on that link as well. So from the system, once the customer is ready to pay, I'll register the payment. I'll create a payment for the customer. Now you can see it's tagged as a in payment. Right now it hasn't paid because the system needs to reconcile the payment with the bank, and that I'm going to show you how the system reconcile with the bank. And then once it's reconciled, then the system will only show the invoice as in paid. Okay, so I'll show you now. I'll show you how to reconcile this invoice. For this, let's go into the accounting. Okay, you can see all the invoice bills in the dashboard. I'll go to my C. Now you can see here the invoice is in payment stage as of now. It's not paid. Okay, so for this, what we can do, we can create a bank statement and then reconcile that bank statement with this invoice. Okay, so that it should be in the, so that it will remain in the, it will get in the paid stage. For that, I'll copy the invoice for the reference. Copy, and again go to my dashboard. I'll create a bank statement from the dashboard itself. Okay, P and K. Okay, and then what I can do, is that I can create a label that LED lamp for my reference. Okay, I can state the amount that I want to reconcile. So the amount is basically, so what we can do here is, so we will get the reference amount that we have to reconcile is So the amount is 630. Okay, so here what I can do, I can take the amount here and let the system know that we have to reconcile this amount, and I can keep the ending balance as the amount, computed amount. Okay, here one thing I would like to point out is that you can see is with the small icon all the information about the payment, that amount, memo, date, payment, reconcile or not. Okay, so now once all the information is done, we can post this statement. Once it's posted, we can reconcile it. Now we can choose with whom we have to, with which we have to reconcile. So this is the one invoice that we have to reconcile. Once I validate, voila, it shows me that your invoice is reconciled. So I hope you like this video for this order to cash process. If you want more such videos, you can subscribe us, and please do not forget to like, share and comment for this video. Thank you all.